Okay, I have. We're here with Mark Leslie Lefebvre, and he is going to, the before and after picture, right? Like this is the before picture. So we're
Look at
gonna
my
see.
abs now.
Oh no, look at me! I work out.
You puny
Mark.
man. Okay,
Oh, that's better. I stand like this too.
look at my muscles.
We swear we're authors. I swear. So Mark is a nonfiction author, but also a fiction author. Or you're probably a fiction author and sometimes a nonfiction author. But because I've been all on YouTube, all about the YouTube, and so I've been looking for people. I want to hear what they're doing fiction wise, like fiction authors. What are you doing on YouTube? And so Mark and I were just talking, and you're doing some stuff. And remember, this is the before picture. And so we're going to see what he's doing, and we're just going to kind of talk through it. And then we will connect with Mark again in, I don't know, a month and see how you're doing. And we can check out things.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
might be
So,
called the how not to do it. So just watch what I'm doing and just don't do what I do, and you'll probably be okay.
how not to do this. Warning, warning. All right.
So
So Mark's
before
going to share
I,
his screen. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
before I share my screen, I do want to let you know. So I have
Yes.
been on YouTube for like 10 years or more
Okay.
probably. I created my
Yeah.
account and started loading stuff at least a dozen years ago.
Wow.
It
Awesome.
is
Me too.
completely like me, which is all over the freaking map because it has parody videos, dad jokes, goofy things I think are funny.
Yeah.
Um, it has my Stark Reflections. I've been running for 8 years. It has the audio of the Stark Reflections podcast. It has the occasional video when I've had the time to edit something nice to put up there. It
Right.
has I've started playing with shorts in the last 6 months. And it
Cool.
had like I did a thing called Free Friday Frights for years. Every Friday, I would go
Yeah.
live and stream and either read one
Wow.
of my short stories, or if it was because the audio rights example from books that are traditionally published, I would talk
Okay.
about a particular ghost story. And sometimes I did it on location at a haunted locale. And I did that for a
No
long time thinking,
way.
oh, consistency, Free Friday Frights. It's
Yep.
every second week, it's
Yeah.
fiction and nonfiction, so I could play off of both.
Yeah.
Right. But now I
Yeah.
also have like nonfiction for writers where I've done videos such as how to prepare for a radio interview, like things you need
Yeah.
to consider because I've done hundreds of them. But
Yeah.
anyways, so all that being said, I am a big giant mess of exactly who Mark Leslie Lefebvre is, which
Yeah.
is multitudes of chaos and random crap. So
I'm
let's get in.
you're either talking to the perfect guy or the perfectly wrong guy because I am totally fine with that. And you're
Oh,
going to
wow.
get
See, I
yeah,
thought that was
see
something I was doing wrong.
no, no. Well, see, and I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying it's also what I do. And I think I'm totally fine with that because other people are going to say, no, you should have, five distinct channels, right?
Yeah.
Because that's
Okay,
your
see,
market for your dad jokes.
I thought that was
But
something I was doing wrong. So maybe but anyways, I appreciate your insight. So let's take a
yeah,
look at my channel.
just the one word to solve that is
Yeah.
playlist, right?
Which
So
I've tried to do playlists as
yeah.
well. So let me show you what
Okay,
I've
let's
done so
go.
we can,
Here we go.
I'm
Shield
gonna
your
just
eyes. Shield your eyes.
shield
Just
your
a
eyes.
warning.
You
Make
can't
a
unsee this,
disclaimer.
people. Okay. So I'm
You
going
can't
to
unsee
share.
it.
This is my dashboard, my YouTube studio. So
Oh
I
no.
finally, after 15 years, finally got over 1,000 subscribers. I thought it was a
Woo!
thousand, but it was
Awesome.
500 to get to paid. I thought it was 1,000 for some
They
reason.
changed it. They keep
Yeah.
they keep reducing, which
So
is nice.
good, and I hope they keep producing too. So
Yeah.
I can see some summaries. So this was me. This was a short I did yesterday. That
Cool.
was me mocking. I don't know if you've seen the CEO bite, the Big Mac thing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Memes. Right. So I thought it'd be fun. I took a couple of the CEO of Stark Publishing, my publishing imprint, and I took a couple of my books and pretended to eat them. And I was mocking the CEO of McDonald's because I thought,
That's
oh,
fun.
what the heck? Anyways, that's just a
Right.
goofy
Right.
thing, and that probably got more views than the average, whatever.
Yeah.
So when I look at my content, well, where should I drive? Like where do you want? And I'm gonna
Let's
hide.
go over to content on the left.
Go over to content. So when you go to
Yeah.
content. We have lots of videos because I've been doing
Okay.
it for a long time. This is one I started to load in like a short clip from a recent
Okay.
interview, but I haven't pushed. And then
Okay.
this was the actual interview, 34 minutes. This is my
Okay.
fiction here, which is a short story I published last week, The Exquisite Taste of a Book-Aged Skull horror story. And that
Wow.
one I
Look at the
did,
views on that.
well, I
Wow.
did pay. I thought I'm going to pay a bit of money and test that out just to see what I can get. And then this
Okay.
is pretty typical of my audio only podcast feeds. And
Um, okay.
yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm trying not to interrupt every 5 seconds, but
No, no, it's
the
okay.
do you also, so you have, does the RSS pull in your podcast feed? If you know what I
Automatically
mean?
from Libsyn. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. Because
Yeah.
and this is again one of those things where I don't do it, but I know a lot of people listen to podcasts on YouTube, like via YouTube.
Yeah, that's why I did it. I mean,
Yeah.
99% of my listeners listen via whatever podcatcher they get
Some
it on.
right, right.
But, 15, 16, 18 people will catch the full episode on
Okay.
YouTube because YouTube's
Okay.
a search
Right.
engine, right?
Right. Right.
So I've done
Okay.
little things like clips, samples of from different audiobooks, parody videos. This is something a live thing I did at Superstars writing seminars
Oh,
a few months ago.
awesome.
This is another or a clip, a teaser clip from video interview. I did the Canadian Werewolf in New York teaser, and then I did the full
Yeah.
novel. Right, this is like the 6 hours, and I did after I had it up for a while, and I had like maybe 200 views.
Huh?
I actually went and paid for some ads just to try and get
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
views.
Well,
So
I
I've done
I
a little.
think
Well, go
I
ahead.
the ads world. I mean, you and I can both talk old school stuff and how
Yeah,
it used to be possible to not pay to play. But
yeah,
I'm not sure there's an industry anymore or a platform that where
right.
pay to play does not improve things. And
Okay,
or you might even go as far as saying even possible without pay to
right.
play, unless you're, a rock star or whatever.
Yeah,
So,
so I mean, I can quickly just show the promotions because I thought, you know what, I'll throw a few
okay.
$100 at this. So I went
Right.
into
Right.
promotions, and what I can see is so the promotions, I did this author strategy, which was a short clip from an interview I did for someone else's podcast. And so far, I've
Okay.
paid $6 and had 6,000 impressions. For my
Okay.
short story, I love this story, The Exquisite Taste of a Book-Aged Skull, because it's just all dark humor about a book nerd and skull collector all merged into one. It was a challenge from a writing
Oh.
class I took a few years ago from Dean Wesley Smith.
And
Anyway,
if
so
you
I did that.
scroll right a little bit, because there's more columns we're not seeing.
Oh my God. Really? Oh yeah, the views is what's important, right? So I have
Yeah.
impressions,
Yeah.
but views, but I got no new subscribers.
Okay. That's
And when you
okay.
actually look at the average view, that's where you're like, oh, people looked at it for a second,
Right.
So,
Right.
um, but again,
Ab-
I'm getting more views on it, which never hurts. So when I actually,
Absolutely.
when
Absolutely.
I go to look at the promotion details, the
Right.
views, I guess I can look at views in this country, total budget, right? So
Yeah.
$50, you know,
Yeah.
and I've spent this much money on it, etc.
Right.
So when I think I go to, how do I go to the video itself? I have to go to content, right?
Yeah.
If I
Or
go to
it's the
that
easiest way.
content, I have to scroll down because I posted it a while ago. Canadian Werewolf. If I actually go there and I look, no, I have to look at analytics, right?
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to see like how many viewers, like how long did they watch for? So
Ah, okay.
obviously, since I started paying for views on Saturday, March 7th,
Right.
my views went up.
Look at that. Yeah. Awesome.
Right? So,
Yeah.
and again, I'm just playing around my top content.
You know what's fun about, obviously, I'm deeply into YouTube these days, but
Yeah,
I think what's fun about YouTube ads, because what we just saw is
right.
how simple it is. I mean, I don't know how much
It
if you've
took me
done
5 minutes
Facebook
to
ads.
go in and say, okay, show this to people who like books.
Yes.
You know?
And so,
Yeah,
as compared to Facebook ads or Amazon ads, where you need like a PhD in analytics to figure those things out,
yeah.
this platform is so simple. And I could show you a few more things if we want to come back to
No,
that
thank you. I would love that.
thing in a minute.
So,
But this
so
is fun. This
that's
is really
kind
fun to
of,
see here.
yeah, this is kind of what, and I think when I actually look at the engaged views, right? So it's up. So,
Oh, great, right?
403% more than the previous month.
Fantastic.
So that's
Yeah.
good. I've gotten more likes. That's good.
Yeah, yeah,
How viewers have found me? Well, obviously, a lot of them are going to be swiped away. So,
right,
stayed to
right.
watch, 43%, which I think is not too bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, a lot of them are YouTube advertising lately.
Yeah, but that's not bad. I mean, I have
Yeah.
some where I do ads, it's like 99% came from advertising. I'm like, okay,
Okay.
so much for,
So,
organic.
yeah. So that's kind of like when I look at some of the overview. At least I'm seeing that. I think there was something else that, I mean, the shorts. Again, I started doing like using Opus Clip and doing shorts. Headliner, I'd create teasers for episodes, and then I would
Oh,
have little
Headliner's
shorts.
great.
So
Hey, I want to show you one trick on shorts. I don't
yeah,
know if you're doing. So is there a short, so here in the shorts,
yeah,
and then the short is a short of a longer video, right?
yes.
Usually. So could
It's
you go
usually a
pick
clip, and I
one?
usually use Opus Clips to make them.
Okay, awesome. I
Yeah,
love Opus Clip. I use it every day.
yeah.
So in in here though, and if anybody watching has a less manual way to do this, please tell us. So
Okay.
can you pick one of these shorts that you know comes from a full video, or maybe all of them? But can we
Okay.
go
So
in there
here,
and
how the
edit
harsh
one?
truth about success.
Okay, so let's edit that, or I think either you can
So
click on
edit.
that or you can click
Click
on
on
the
that to edit.
pencil button. Yeah. So here, there's a really important manual thing that we got to do. We don't have to do it,
Okay.
but I will show you the difference.
All
So
right.
if now, in fact, here I'm going to show the audience the difference of what happens. So right now, if you click on video link, the blue link over there to your right of your
Yeah.
cursor, yeah, just click on that, and that'll
Yeah.
open the short
In a new
in
tab.
a new tab.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and you can pause it or whatever. So
That's a good
now
pause.
that's so right now, and this could be different because we're on a browser, but I'll explain what I'm talking about in a minute.
Okay.
So currently, there is nowhere to click or tap to go, right? I think you can click on, and you don't need to do
Oh,
it, but I think,
even though I did, whoops, even though I did a comment, right?
right. And I think comments, even
Yeah.
if you put a link in the comment,
Yeah, it doesn't, I can't
sometimes
see
that
it
is,
anywhere.
yeah, right. So now let's go, keep this open, and then let's go to video details again,
Oh,
the
go
other tab
video
open.
detail. Oh, get out of here. This is so sexy.
And
I'm
so
excited. Okay.
now scroll a little bit to the right and then down. And we're going to see related video. Yeah, so see
Oh,
related video. So this is
oh,
which longer video did this come from?
oh, it didn't come from my channel. It came from someone else's.
Oh,
But
okay.
I could still
Okay.
add a link, right? Oh,
Well,
I have to
no,
pick.
no, you can't because you can't add it to
Okay, so
someone
let me
else's
let me
video.
pick one of
So let's
my
go pick
videos
another
then.
one.
Okay, so let me
And
pick
yeah,
this one here.
okay.
So this
So this
is
came
for
from
a
one of
video on
your
my
videos.
channel. But I
Okay.
actually have two related videos. I have the audio only of the full episode and then just the interview portion. So
Okay,
if
so
I
we
go
can choose
here,
in a minute which one we want it to go to because you can choose what you want. So
so
here we
this
need to
one
find
here,
the full video, if that's the one, great.
yeah,
By the way, this gets trickier when you have a gazillion videos and you
yeah,
got to
no
find the
kidding.
related one because it's just like the search isn't that friendly.
Okay, so if I go back and I want to look at, so I want to save
Yeah,
this, right?
not well,
And
yeah. Okay, well,
and
yeah. Go ahead and
then
save, and now click blue, and now and pause. So now, do you see the triangle under your icon? The power of stories to instill. That is now a link, a clickable link. So
that
if you can
opens
click,
up.
now it opens the main video.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh
So
my
this
God,
is
that's
one of,
see, that
yeah,
was
this
so
is one of the
cool.
few ways where you can make a short clickable or tappable, even because it
Yeah,
works
so
on
it's nice
mobile
and
as
easy
well.
because yeah, otherwise you can't see
You're
because I
right.
have like I
Nothing
took
to
the
do.
time to go,
Nowhere to go.
oh, it's from this video. I don't need to do that,
Yes.
all that stuff. I can just put
Right.
it there.
So the
Wow.
challenge is, and you're talking to a guy who does me, who
Yeah.
does Opus Clip on like every half hour video I do, meaning
Right.
that that is one long video and there are 30 clips, and I publish
Right.
a few videos per week, which means
Yeah.
call it three. That means at least like
Yeah.
90 shorts being published on my
Wow.
channel. Not every, I mean, well, it's every day, but I'll
Yeah.
spread it out for like 30 days.
I
And that
love
means
that.
I have to manually go in to each
Right.
short and then remember which long video it was and see related video. find it, save, go.
But
However,
at least,
I
yeah,
think
but
this
at
is
least,
one of
so
the
for
things that's
example,
so worth it.
this, yeah, so I'm going to do it for this one. So this is the teaser video with talking to Roz Morris. And so when I go to related video, I just have to go to this one and I'm done.
Right. You're done. If
Oh, that's
that's the
so
one
amazing.
where it came from,
Yeah.
or that's the one where you want it to go.
Yeah. Oh, I
So
love that. That is
it's
so cool.
manual labor. I think there is a like paid plugin by one of those like YouTube, like TubeBuddy or vidIQ.
Yeah.
But
But
I think it was
look at
on
how
the
easy
super
this
duper.
is. I go to
Yeah, it
related
is.
video
Yeah,
and I find the interview I did with Tanya
yeah,
a few weeks ago. And so this is the full episode here, I
yeah.
think.
So
Yeah, that's
what's
got to be
also
the,
interesting is if you have that, like you have that super long 6 hour audiobook, right?
yeah, I could do teasers.
Yeah. If you do shorts or teasers, then
Right.
you can do that. So let me see. Okay, here's I'm going to ask myself a question. I don't know the answer, but it's always dangerous.
Yeah.
Um, there's a few ways to make, well, there's three ways off the top of my head to make a clip of a longer video. By the way, if anybody watching wants to know my entire strategy for YouTube, it's make long videos and then make shorts of the long videos. That's
Yes.
kind of it. And do it on a very consistent basis. That's been my
Yes.
success. So,
Okay.
and this related video thing, because the shorts are kind of like cheapies, right? They're just
Yeah.
short. People just glance and scroll and swipe and they go away. And
But
that's
they're
why what we
great for
just
nice
did,
teasers. They're
yeah.
great. I love it.
But the
You
power then is really when you take the time to go and find that related video, because now, oh, I love that short. Oh, look, it's part of a longer thing. Oh, look, tap. Now I can go watch the longer thing.
Wait, how the hell did this get in here?
Did you just do that? Or did
No,
oh.
I went to add it, and I was like, oh,
Unless maybe you did it before or accidental or no. 'Cause
maybe
I
I did
don't
it by
think,
accident. Yeah.
yeah, because I don't think, I mean, if there's an automated way to do this, I would love to
Well,
hear
maybe
it.
when you load a new video, maybe
I don't
that's where you
know
do it.
because
And
that
maybe I
related thing,
accidentally did it when
yeah,
I loaded it.
maybe,
I don't know.
maybe.
But you talked about playlists earlier, and that's where I wanted to,
Yeah.
so I
Here,
had,
well, you
yeah,
know what's fun about this, Mark, is that we could be on here for 10 hours and I could
I
just
know
tell you
we
all kinds
could.
of stuff. It's
Yeah.
really cool. So, one thing is I want to show I'll show you a fun trick is how you can make a thumbnail for the playlist. And it is not straightforward. You want to hear that
Oh,
one?
wow. Yeah, so playlist for a thumbnail. So yeah, so
Like
fiction, which isn't just the Pizza Man.
exactly.
Do I
So
have
I
to go
think
here?
it's either there or it's what does dot 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 give us?
Oh, hang on, let me go back to dot dot dot.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds really weird, but edit on YouTube because
Okay.
currently we are in YouTube Studio, and now
Gotcha.
where we are is YouTube
Okay.
for whatever weirdo reason. So here,
Okay.
this is amazing because you can do a few things in here that you can't do in Studio. So, for example, the little icon, the little pencil by the Pizza Man image up there, keep going up, 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 that
Oh,
one.
right here.
So
Yeah.
this is where you could replace and make a nice like
Oh,
title slide for the
gotcha.
playlist. Super clear, super obvious.
Oh,
This is the playlist. This is fiction by Mark Leslie. And it could
gotcha.
and you could design it in Canva, whatever, make it nice and pretty. If you want to really be consistent with your branding, then your playlist
That makes
thumbnails could
more
be
sense. I
consistent.
love that. Yeah, because otherwise it just takes your top video.
Yes. So speaking of
Right.
your top video, at the top you see it says manual. Manual is the way it's currently being sorted. Now, if this is something, if it's like a chronological thing, you could do newest at the top
Did I do
or
newest?
oldest, like either date added or date published. I don't know what the
So
difference
if I
is there,
change
added or
this,
published.
if
Yeah,
I
and then
change
it'll
this, it's going to
change the
show,
order.
this is going to show the full
Yeah, and so
thing.
that thumbnail though will be permanent and the thumbnail for the playlist
Will be
won't
permanent.
change
Okay. Yeah,
once you
so that
force it
now
in
I
there.
need to add stuff to this playlist. So do I do this to add
Yes,
video? So if
you
I just go
can.
add
Yeah,
videos
there's many ways to do it.
and
This
then
is
I can
one.
go back and say, because I just added this horror story last week.
Yep,
So I'm
great.
going to add the exquisite taste of a book aged skull, which is now the first
Right.
video because it's the latest. Oh, okay, so I
And,
can now just go in and add them from here, which is faster.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I love
You can
that.
add
And then
shorts as
right now,
well. And
Cure for the Winter Wolf Blues.
you know what's kind
There
of
you
fun is
go.
that you can
What?
add to your own playlist on Mark's YouTube channel. You can add videos from other sites, other YouTube channels.
Yeah, I can do that, but
Yeah.
no one else can
Which
on
is
my channel,
exactly,
right?
exactly.
Okay,
But the only
yeah,
danger there is that like if they're watching a playlist, then and they get to somebody else's video, then of course they might leave your your
yeah.
site. That's fine. So here, let
Okay,
me show you one more trick while we're here. If you go back up to date, published, newest, that drop down to give the order.
yeah,
And if you do manual, if for whatever reason you wanted to change the order manually, you the little hamburgers there, just drag and drop.
yeah. I knew. Thank you. That's a very handy thing to show people, though.
And then one more thing on the left there by play all and then the plus and then the pencil in that left box, the
Yeah.
pencil edit playlist, go in there. And here, oh, you have a description. Great. Most people don't even know where that is. So you have a title of your
Of course, I
playlist is
have to put
fiction,
a space there.
and then you've got a description. So that's
What's
great because
voting?
that voting is new and it's interesting. Go ahead and do everyone,
What does that mean? People
and then
can
save. I'll show
rank?
you.
Oh, they
And
can
so
upvote it.
yeah, which is like why not? Although it's a very new thing. I think it's even in beta, and I played with it, and I couldn't, as a user, I couldn't really figure out where to upvote.
Yeah, because I can see
So
the upvote here, but like nobody's voted because I just turned it on, so nobody's voted for anything yet.
yeah,
But see, I wanna manually move because a small boy with no face is newer than the pizza man. It
okay,
doesn't matter. I can play with that later. But
right.
if I
You can
go
play with that, but
to,
then you
if
want to
I
then you
do
want to do
to
manual,
newest, that'll put
right?
it in that order,
Yeah,
I think.
and so now without closing this tab, if you go upper left to your already open tab, the other
Yeah.
tab open. And so then if you have, now you can see the power of having consistent branding on these podcast, on these playlist thumbnails, because then that
Yeah.
would be a nice overview
Yeah.
of,
Oh, then I can say, so the podcast is fine because it's podcast
right,
only. But
exactly.
then the free
Free
fiction, because
fiction,
the free
it looks
fiction
like,
was part of Free Friday Frights.
okay.
I think
And
it was, or it was just was it just me reading? Yeah, this is me doing the live reading
okay, cool.
of various fiction over the
Yeah.
whatever. I think I did it for a year. I went, oh, nobody's coming to my party, so I gave up on it. Right? Okay.
Hey, did you do? Hey, let me show you. If you go down to that super long one, I'm actually most interested in your super long one because this is one thing that I think also fiction authors. We
Yeah.
talking about fiction authors here. This
And
is
I
one thing
tried
they could
A/B
really do.
testing, but I also got not enough people looked at it. Nobody
That's okay.
liked it.
That's okay.
So
It'll
I did
it'll
that because I'm like, oh, okay, what here are the two different options, right? Like
yeah.
I
Well,
went
you
with
can also do the
hashtags.
thumbnail. You can change the thumbnail in A/B
Yeah,
testing.
I didn't bother changing the
Yeah.
thumbnail. I
No
just
worries.
went with the automated. So I used, by the way, I used Camtasia. So this
Okay.
is just a static image of my book with the series
Oh,
and the
right.
New York
Right.
skyline, and I used the little audio thingy. So when you're watching the video, just to show you, when you're watching the when you're
Oh, cool. I was
you
wondering what you
probably
did.
can't hear it,
I
but
can.
as it goes on, can you hear it?
Well, I think from your speakers.
Oh, from the speaker. So anyways, this thing here that you see is so
Yeah.
when the book comes up, you also get the secondary. I want to play it so you can see what it looks like. So you see how it
Yes.
has the additional thing because I wanted it to be an
Nice.
active video. The other thing
Yes.
that I've done just to show you
Was that in
is, and
Headliner?
maybe no, I used Camtasia for that, but I
Oh,
use
okay. Okay.
Headliner and Camtasia and various tools like that. But when
Yeah.
I want to go to,
It's a
so
great
let me look
idea.
at The Exquisite Taste of a Book-Aged Skull. I'm just gonna, you can't see it, but I'm gonna open it up in a new tab.
Okay.
And so what I did is I used some of that, right? So I have this, whatever, and then same
Right.
thing, right?
Right.
But
I've
what
seen
I
that.
also
That's either
did,
Headliner or Camtasia. I recognize it.
that's Camtasia, yeah.
Okay. That looks
And what I
nice.
did is this image here, and then maybe people again get upset with me because I did this, but I think I loaded. the story, because I have in Notebook LM, I've used that to source my own material,
Uh-huh.
especially for my series, because it's kind of like, hey, I need to figure out where, like, what page from what book this character appeared on, so I
Yeah,
can go look it
absolutely.
up, or where are they
Yes.
from? Where did I say they were born? So I can be consistent when I'm writing. And so in Notebook, I said create a slideshow of images based on the content from the story.
Oh, I love
So I
it. I
created a
love it.
dozen pictures of this skull book collector. He collects skulls
Okay.
and bulls, books, skulls of people who read a lot of books. And then so what happens is it has like Alas, Great Uncle Nathan. There's nothing quite like the exquisite taste of a book-aged skull because that's his Uncle Nathan's skull. And so I have all these different images.
That's
And so for
Mark,
the
you're a
video,
pro.
I spent way too much time uh, you know, uh, and it took snippets of various things from the
Great.
story, and you know what I mean. So I had like the various things, and like I wasted way too much time making
Yeah.
sure that every minute or so, like this is one of my favorite riffs that I have in the story on the religion I grew up with. Take this skull and drink from it. This is the my lifetime of reading
Wow.
and knowledge, which has been
Wow.
given unto you. May sound like one of our saviors from Catholic scripture, but that was what Uncle Nathan had
Wow.
given to him.
This is
Anyways,
fantastic. This is
but I love
fantastic.
the image. I love the image, and so I did that for a couple of my, short story collections, like the where's the poor kid, the boy with no face. There's another horror story somewhere, the boy with no face. Maybe I published it so long ago that it scrolls
Yeah.
off the page. But
Okay, I have a pro tip for you.
yeah,
Let's go back to something that's a read audiobook, like either one,
like
the
a
super,
long one.
or even that, is that 40 minutes? Is that also a book?
This is a 40-minute short story. Yeah.
Does it have chapters?
No. Oh
Okay,
no, it doesn't. This doesn't have chapters. So something that
let's go
has
to the super long
oh,
one then.
let's go to the Canadian Werewolf one. That has chapters. So
Yeah.
um
So I want to show
actually let's
you
go
it.
to Lover's Moon has chapters, so we'll do that.
Okay.
Okay.
And so can you scroll down in your description here? Because I just want to see if you have, keep going. Okay. You do not have YouTube chapters.
No,
So
how do we do that?
okay, so it's really important and it really helps.
Oh
And
my
so
God, this would be so cool.
um, I will use in fact, you could probably just do this. Okay, let me show you what I do, and then you can see if you want to
Okay.
do it that way or if you have a better way.
Okay.
If you, in the video link over there to the right, the blue link for the video, click that.
Yeah.
And then you can pause the video before it starts playing. And if you scroll down a little bit into the description and you're going to click more, and then we're going to find transcript, show transcript.
With show transcript.
Yeah. And then on the right, it's going to be upper right. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So,
Oh my God, look
uh,
at that.
yeah. So we want to, so do you say, or does the narrator say, okay, there, I see it, prologue. Okay.
Yeah.
And does the narrator say somewhere, chapter one?
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
right? Okay. So what I would do is I would copy this entire transcript
Okay.
and then paste it into, the best would be your favorite chat GPT of your choice.
Okay.
Okay. And this is so long. This is going to be massive. So it might overwhelm your chat GPT or your, what's your,
Right.
what do you use?
Well, Notebook,
Notebook LM.
LM
Okay.
usually.
So what we want to do then is we would want to paste it in there and
Okay.
then say, hey, please make YouTube calls it a timestamp. Please
Okay.
make YouTube friendly timestamps
Okay, hang
for
on.
this book.
Let me see if I can I do that now? Why isn't it
Is it not selecting at all?
yeah, show transcript.
I
No,
can
I
show
tried
you.
to and then something happened. So let me
I
go
can,
back up and select. Oh,
if
why
you
is it not?
select all and you get it to work, then, because I've
I
had trouble with
did.
this.
Select all. Okay, copy.
Oh, awesome.
And now I'm going to
Okay.
go to Notebook
Okay.
because I can go here, right?
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Create new
wow.
notebook.
Oh, wow. That's cool. I didn't know how
Yeah,
to do
so
that.
I added there's a thing you add to your browser.
Nice. All right.
So now I can say,
You got to
can
give it
you
the transcript, or is it going to get it from the? Oh, there you
generate a chapter?
go.
Well, what
Call
do
it
you call it?
call it a YouTube friendly timestamp.
Can you create a YouTube friendly timestamp for denoting chapters?
Yeah.
Chapters in this
In the,
audiobook. This is, by the way, this is the
yeah.
audiobook read by Julie and I, the authors, as opposed to the professionally narrated one,
Oh wow,
which we did
that's
as a
cool.
podcast. But I was like, oh, I should just put it all in one file now instead of all these separate episodes.
Well, this is the discussion I've been having lately. Is that do you
Yeah.
chop up the book into chapters or episodes,
Well, I
or
did
do you
that
put the big
first.
file? Yeah.
We did it first. We rolled it out over 30 weeks. Week
Yeah.
by week, we had and then we had the opening. You're listening to Lover's Moon, a romantic
Right.
comedy, urban
Right.
fantasy, blah, 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 blah. And so what I did is I then took all the separate files and I went into Audacity and I got rid of what I did do is I kept each chapter. I got rid of the intro and the conclusion, and then I
Okay.
used the bumper music that I'd paid for. Oh my God, there it is.
Okay.
So,
Okay. That's
but it doesn't have the timestamp.
yeah. We need that. Kind of surprised.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So sometimes,
Hang on, would this help?
yeah.
And I paste.
Yeah. Oh, it's funny.
I'm nothing if not collaborative.
Yeah.
So wait, so you can
One
copy this?
one little dorky trick I do is I ask it, and we can do that in version B if you want. I say,
Yeah.
could you make in the timestamp add emojis, and
Oh,
then it makes because when you hover over it in the actual video, you'll see it's just a lot of text. Right? Chapter two is called the butterfly and the tree and
yeah.
the sandals. But if you add emoji, it just makes it adds a little bit more flavor than just sort of overwhelming amounts of text.
By the way, I'm inserting it as a source because it obviously broke something here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to
Yeah.
get
It's
rid of
super
this.
long. It might need to do it in pieces.
Yeah. I mean, poor computer, it got tired.
Poor computer. So sleepy.
This is like what a
That's massive.
60,000
Yes.
word book. Oh, there's naughty words in it.
Uh-oh.
There's some
Shield your eyes.
open door,
Yeah.
personal
Hey, you know what,
relationship
Mark?
stuff.
You know what's going on here is that I'm seeing that like this is super fun. I find I also really enjoy like
Yeah.
looking over your shoulder here, and I'm reminded how much I know about YouTube because I'm like, oh, well, you can do this and you can do this and you can do this and oh, don't forget that and oh, what about that? And we should then. Why don't we make? We can make a little. I know you're going away in a few days, but let's do this occasionally and see
Yeah.
how you're doing. Check in because I want to help fiction authors with YouTube, right?
Yeah.
And
So
me,
Bradley, can
nonfiction
I ask
guy,
you
still different.
something?
Yes.
Something that I have used Notebook for.
Yeah.
I've loaded a short story, loaded a book, loaded whatever. So I use it to for researching my own material and go, where did I
Yeah.
say this? What page? And
Yeah.
you can ask it where did like, oh, perfect. It added this timestamps in.
Okay.
So it's done that, which is kind of nice. I can
Okay.
save
So,
that. Okay, go ahead.
yeah. So let's copy that out. Sorry, I'm interrupting you, but
Yeah,
let's copy. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. The bullet points are going to make it messy, but so copy just that. Yeah. All the
yeah.
timestamps.
Oh, and then it's already done the. I love that it gives you the
What is that?
um, footnotes. So in the
Oh.
footnote, it tells me the page. By default, I have it usually say what because I load the PDFs and I'm like, what page does this happen on? Because
Oh.
then I
Okay.
can go and look at the actual book and go, oh yeah, it's right, or it
Oh.
hallucinated.
Okay. Okay.
So
Interesting.
so now I
Okay. So
have
did you
this.
copy that? Yeah.
Yep.
And so just to show you what it looks like before, right now, is this the one? Yeah.
This is it.
So
This is the
as
video.
you see right now, when you scroll along that timeline, you
Yeah.
don't see anything, right? It says one big old long file.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas now, if you go over to, let's go to video details in your tab open on the left,
Oh, yeah.
and then all the way at the bottom of the description, you can
Yeah.
just make a few spaces and then paste.
Get out of the city.
Yeah.
It didn't do the
And
bullets, which is good.
Yeah, that's good. And just
Chapter
save.
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay.
And I notice it gives like the millisecond or whatever that's called. So we'll see how that
Yeah,
works.
which is interesting. Oh
Oh
my
no,
God.
that's
So
hours.
are you telling me this is gonna now show the chapters?
Well, let's see. Did you save? Yeah,
Let's
save, refresh, hover
maybe
over.
it takes.
No,
Oh,
it should do its thing, but
oh my God. Yeah, look at that.
where? Oh yeah,
Intro.
yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Oh
there
my
they
God,
are.
look, it's
There they
got the
are.
chapters.
Yeah,
It's got the chapters. Oh my God,
yeah.
chapter 2, Gail. Oh my God, this is so sexy. That doesn't
It's
take very
really
long at
helpful too,
all.
right?
No, my God, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So I also for this one I also did a whole bunch of images. I
It's
also
so
I
cool.
went to Grok and I created for example, just to show you, I animated some of the covers because I thought it
Mark,
would be
you're
funny
killing
to
it.
animate.
Mark, this is great.
Yeah, so
You
I
say
even have
like the
like this is
before
like because it's
picture.
romance, right?
Yeah, this is amazing. Oh, that's
So
great. Look at
I
that.
just had fun. And again, I've spent way too much time taking these short videos. And I think,
Yeah. Wow. Okay, I want to show you one more trick and then we're going to stop
okay,
because I we can do this for hours and we should just talk
okay,
again soon.
all right, okay.
Okay, there are
There's
like
my, there's
three
Gail and
ways.
Michael kissing. It's
Awesome.
proof.
All right, that's perfect. So let's stay there. And
Okay,
there are like there's many different ways to clip a longer video. I'm going to show you one of them
okay,
right now. So
all right.
if you go scroll down a little bit under the video, oh look at that, it's a chapters, and then up, and then dot dot dot, it's above a little bit dot dot dot, clip. So there's different ways of clipping. This is one way. So this way is very limited. And over there in that not very easy to use little bar and red line and stuff, you can make it shorter, longer, whatever. Okay.
Right.
And so you'll pick your thing you want. Okay. So it's from here to there.
Okay.
And then
I
that
just
little, you'll, that unwieldy blue
five
box. And
seconds, 10 seconds. Okay.
yeah, I think
I
it's
I hate that it
okay.
keeps playing. All right. So now
Right.
I sh
So just pretend that this is the exact clip you wanted because don't worry,
add
we're
a
not going to break
title,
anything. You have to give it
test
a
clip,
title. Yep, test
test
clip.
clip,
And
share
now
clip.
share clip. Okay. So what's going to happen is that this clip
Oh,
doesn't really exist.
oh, it's like
Only it
it's a
exists in
get
that
out of the
link.
city.
Yeah, it's only in that link. But the beauty of this clip is that if you hover over, yeah, right, hit pause and then hover over, see it says watch full video,
Or view chapter.
right? Or view
And
chapter. So
it
this
brings
is
you,
the beauty because it's truly integrated
oh
in
my
your long
God.
video,
And so this
right?
doesn't share it to YouTube. It just creates a clip that I can
Correct.
share, and then it brings
Correct.
people.
And it's
Oh, so
great
I
for
can
social
share this
media.
on the socials.
Yes. And you can share, hey, here's a 10-second clip of my thing. Go check it
Right.
out, right? And then it takes no effort to watch the whole thing. So let me show you why this is good for this. And
Wow.
I am going to show you one more thing. If you go, I don't want to, I think we already have a tab open where we're editing this video. Is that the tab way on the left?
Yeah, this one here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me show you another way we can clip that is a totally different kind of clip. And then we're going to stop. Yes, right there,
Okay.
clips.
Okay.
So what this does, go ahead and do create video clip.
Right.
And this
Oh, this
one,
goes into like standard editing on
yes.
YouTube.
So this is great, and it is what it is. And it'll, because this is such a massive long text. So
Oh
if
my
you
God,
just,
so I
yeah.
could do something like this.
So it's super unfriendly. If you go over to prologue and click and not, and just uh,
Oh,
upper
sorry.
left, click on prologue and just wait a sec, click and give it
Okay.
a sec. There, and you start here.
Okay.
And then I know we're just messing around here. So and then go click somewhere else, some ending
Okay. So
point,
hang on.
not
Let
very
me
long.
actually do something that might be useful.
Okay. Okay. And then we're going to click on that last word and we're going to say end here.
Okay, hang on. I just gotta get the end of her dialogue.
Okay.
Well, I don't need this to be. Why don't let me just go here.
Okay. Great.
Uh,
Click, wait.
Goes here, and then I go end
end
here,
here. Okay.
and that will
So
create a clip.
now you can see you got your clip, and then you can do this is what you want. Great. And then we can do, yeah, you can see it there,
Yeah.
and you'll see it, and then create draft. So
Oh, this is
there's
so
a
cool.
big difference here in what we compared to what we just did. So
Right.
what we just did, that is like, it's kind of like a short when you have that related video. So this is the previous one is
Gotcha.
embedded in your other one, watch full
Right.
video, easy to share. This
Right.
thing, what we just created, is its own thing.
So test, what should I do? Test teaser clip
Yeah,
from Lover's Moon.
yeah. And so
Oops.
the it's just different, right? The downside is that this has no relation to the full video. If somebody's going
Oh,
to watch
that's
this, they have
going to
no idea
disappear
it came
unless
from
I
the
put
full
it in,
video.
right?
Right. And I'm pretty sure down below we can't say related video, I think.
Yeah. So let me just quickly just
Okay. Okay.
listen to the full book here.
And then you could put in the link,
And I put in the link here because this is a regular video, so I can just go comme ça.
right?
That's French. Like
Yeah.
this is what I said, by the way. I could add it to a playlist if I want. I
You
defaulted
could.
not kids.
Okay.
And
And it doesn't, so go ahead and do next. And this is all fancy stuff we're not going to do right now.
yeah, right now,
Next.
copyright, it's going to do a check. That's fine. And I'm going to hit
Okay.
publish.
Great.
And
Okay. And then publish.
but where do I do the related? I have to wait till it's
You
published.
don't. And that's the downside of this thing. So this is its own separate video. And then if you go over to content on the left, which you can't see, but it's like it might be, nope. Oh, we're in the video. Um, Way up top left, the arrow. Let's go back to the dashboard.
Yeah, this is processing anyway. So
And then videos. So there it is. So now it will be a new video on your site,
and
right?
now I can still go add the related thing later, can't
You,
I?
I don't think so because I think, I don't know. Let's find out.
Where's the
No,
related?
because
Oh, it has
you
to be live,
can't.
doesn't it?
Related is only from a short.
Oh, so this is and so yeah, okay. And
So
this
this
isn't a
is like
short.
a
Even though it's a
regular
short, it has
video.
to be. It can't be 16 by 9. It has to be 9 by 16 or something.
Yeah, or and
Yeah,
classified by YouTube as a short. So the
yeah,
one we just did, I
yeah.
haven't really found the use. Like, why do I want this? Do I want this is a short? It's a clip from an existing video, but it doesn't
Right.
link to the old video, at least not automatically. I don't know. So I
Yeah.
haven't really found the
But
real
Bradley, it
reason why to
creates new
do this.
content. So
It
imagine
does.
somebody doesn't have Opus Clip.
Yes.
They may want to use
Yes.
this to make
Yeah.
short clips of big. So, oh, I
Yeah.
said something cool here, right? Or this
Right.
is a
Although
cool
they're not, it's not a short though. It's not going to come up in the shorts feed, and it's not technically a
no,
short.
but it
It's another
still
video.
will be a short video.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
So,
Yes. It is not a short, but it is a
not a
shorter
short, but
video.
it will be. It's a short video.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, okay, I like that.
Okay. Wow. Okay. We need
Oh,
to
okay.
stop
Well,
me
okay. I
because
think we
I
went a
see
little
this
more than 10
screen.
minutes.
Yeah. I think so. But it's funny because I see the screen and I totally geek out and I think like, yeah, we can do this and we can do that and we should do this too. And what about that? So,
So
all
you're
right.
very much like me. Let's do it all. Ah.
Yeah, I know. I know. It's
It's
fun.
like we're
Yeah.
Muppets just running around the stage, like. Okay.
Okay, that was way too much fun. This was no way. Okay, we said that was supposed to be like a before and
No, but
after.
you just coached me through how to do a bazillion cool things.
Yeah, and the crazy part is I know how to do 9 billion more. Right. So
Wow.
let's keep talking about this because as I was saying earlier, I'm looking to help fiction authors with YouTube and
Yeah.
how to do stuff and why you would want to do this or why you want to do that. But already, one thing you did, I haven't even done this yet because I've been trying to figure out how best to do it. But I think you already did it. And that's the super long audiobook. But what you did, and you gave away the secret potion because the secret potion is it just takes a long time because you have different video for
But
different
it doesn't
chapters.
have to.
Yeah.
That took me hours to do, and I should
Okay.
have. Like all the video clips and Paul Arduin, our good friend, what
Yeah.
he does is he gets a bunch of images that he's licensed or whatever, and
Yeah.
like maybe it's the book cover, maybe it's the city it's set in, whatever, and he just goes 12 of them in a row, 5 seconds, 20 seconds each, and then he copies them in like an editor. I use
Right.
Camtasia, and he goes
Me
paste,
too.
paste, paste,
Okay.
paste,
Okay.
right? And
See,
then
see,
that way it's a
yeah.
living video. Now you could do, I like to have the New York skyline because I've licensed a bunch of these like from Adobe, whatever. Go
Okay.
in and then add the through Headliner or through Camtasia has these assets now
Yes.
where it has the audio. So at least there's some movement.
Yes, I agree. I totally agree.
So
Okay,
that's
so
the core
now,
minimum to do, right?
so now you're getting into like my secret dream of what I really want to do because
Yeah.
I was thinking of what if you even went. So I like what you did because you even have some moving video stuff going on, right? You said you
Yeah,
made
because I
a
use Grok,
Grok or
the
something,
free Grok account
right?
to say, "Hey, animate this cover." Oh, okay, have him walk up and kiss her.
Because
You know.
that is so what do people want? Do they want a static image for 6 hours? Do they want repeating static images like Paul did for 6 hours? Do they want some moving images like the thing you made in Grok? Or would they want like a full on, not animated movie, but
Yeah,
something that is like what you did, but I really like you chapter three. If you're listening to chapter three, ideally we're going to see something related to chapter three in the video,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. So for the reason I did that is for the podcast, for every podcast episode, I had a different thumbnail for the chapter.
Yes.
So I
Yes. That's
had those videos
great.
that I'd spent a lot of time. So I did
That's
some of
okay.
that and then I added some because I'm like, oh, it's romantic. So you got to have Gail's hair blowing in the wind
Right.
and stuff like that. The
That's
wolf
great.
howling behind her and then,
Yeah.
Michael running
Yeah.
up to her because he's naked because he just turned from a wolf, because again, clothes don't transform from fur.
Yeah. Yeah. As
I
as
mean, at
as we
least that's
I know.
how physics works in my world.
Okay, Mark.
So
All right. This has been way too
this
much
was fun,
fun.
man. Yeah.
And
All right.
let's come back. Let me know when you're back from Ireland, and let's do it again. And I can show you 4 billion more things.
Yeah. So what I will do, Bradley, is I will try to use some of the things you taught me. I'll go in and add them and see what
Okay.
impact that has. I'll
Okay.
add some new videos based on what you taught me, and then we can measure, hey, how did this work? So I
Great.
love that. Thank you.
That sounds great. That sounds great. Fun.
Cool.
Awesome, Mark. All right. Thanks so
Talk soon.
much. All right.
Bye bye.
Talk soon. Bye.